Roddick winning the toss, choosing to serve. No surprise there. Oh yes. Well, if he can do a few of those today, he might make inroads in this supreme record that Federer has against him. 17 wins, just the 2 losses. What are you expecting, Leif?
I expect Roddick to play a lot of tennis like that. Somehow he has to be aggressive. He can't.
Rather than draw it across court to Roddick's fine, he went the other way. Neatly done. Roddick had defended well, but that was so well played, so close to the net when it dropped over that even Roddick, with his athleticism, can't make it.
Allow the ball to drop on the backhand.
Clever play from Federer, the stab back. Roddick thought he'd got him going behind.
For a young man. Well, some have taken to calling him Roger Federer now. But he is not disclosed when the due date is, but expected in the summer. I thought that was coming. Oftentimes when you play with pace back, and look, he's still up in the court right here. See that? He's got that leg down. He's got the. That's a sweet shot.
Great cut on the ball. Again, it almost goes backwards once it lands. In a position there where he could do little against that kind of attack.
Yeah, at the very least, though, you want to keep the ball away from Federer's forehand. I mean, I would go to the backhand ahead of that.
Yeah.
It's right into the lion's mouth.
The consistency of it, that it might let him down under pressure.
And I think sometimes the errors he produces on the forehand. Yeah, look at the position on this backhand. I mean, he is in perfect position. He has time on the ball. And he
Well, it wasn't half a bad return from Sergio. Adds his applause to that. It's the backhand at the moment that's keeping. involved in this.
Yeah, and again, just a little too much time on the ball.
Delightful.
Thank you, Alex. Fine game.
Yeah, that's...
Did he lose sight of it? Completely mistimed, and doing a Roddick to Roddick down the tee.
Yeah, this has the earmarks of genius about it. A great serve, and that's not an easy ball.
Very alert, great movement again, and lovely touch. It's a telling combination, and the first set belongs to the Swiss. A couple of rounds ago, lost the first set 6-1, but as we know, came back, saving a couple of matches.
And Vita says, I beat him all the time. I just couldn't beat him in a match.
Any similarity in the sort of character of Roddick and Gerolaitis?
So much about matchups, you know, how your game stands up against your opponent. And Gerolaitis didn't have the guns to put away Borg touches. Able to beat him. My game just matched up badly with his.
He's told me that on many occasions.
Did he say that he was better than me? I think he probably was.
Most of his touches have been spot on today.
And again, you know, Federer gains control of the rally, and suddenly Roddick can't pressure him enough. And I think that's what makes him rush the ball and miss it occasionally. You know, and these aren't major problems that Federer has.
164. I think the US in 65 and Wimbledon the following year. Again, miles away from it, Roddick. Nothing he can do about that.
Centeno was accumulating all those titles before the game when prize money was available. So he's got a lot of nice trophies.
Carved him up in that game.
I think we talked a little bit about this in previous weeks about playing for 11 years as a pro. So
touche. He's had enough of it.
47.
Outstanding. As you said, he's only going to get better. That first set, his service percentage has gone up at least 10%. And, well, 10 out of 10 for that.
the volley was just significantly better. Well, I saw him at the Australian Open hit a winner on a shot like this from 30 feet behind the baseline in a match against Evgeny Korolev.
And we've seen more sweet backhands from Federer today than forehands.
It's an interesting pattern of play that Federer has been producing. He tries actually to get the ball on the pattern of play that benefits him most.
There you go. Harder ones he's had to hit. And it's right on target. Forward looking on. All his weight going the other way. And Federer.
And that was just a good second serve. It wasn't as great as the other one. And quick to pounce with that beautiful.
Powerful play.
For one of his own.
Excellent. The American battling as he knows.
Yeah, he just didn't control it. Yeah, and that's the difference. It's either R.Roddick back in the court just well, we've talked about some of the between Ivan Lendl and those three American players. That's some amazing numbers.
Something special from A.Rod. Perhaps we'll get an autograph one later.
40-15.
Fantastic from Andy Roddick. He's got it. A wonderful recovery.
All in the tiebreak.
And if you saw where he hit that from, on the baseline he was as he struck it, not a couple of metres behind, and that found a hole, produced a hole in the defences. Mind you, Federer serving as well as he did in the second set until the tie-break. Serving second in this one. It's going to be a case of catching up all the time if Federer continues to hold. Beautiful.
He has hit this shot so well. And again, you give him time on the ball. See, he's over there and he's in position and he can go either way. What a beautiful strike.
Another matches it. Perhaps worth pointing out at this juncture that
and R.Roddick is really beginning to play some of his best tennis. I mean, this is a great backhand. Look at that. Great finish. What a follow-through.
wished he may have flattened that out and perhaps put it a
Yeah, this is a wonderful 1-2. R.Roddick drives the return, and now he's moving, ready to run.
great angle. Put a smile on his face, half a one. Watch this again.
Well, it's not too often you win the point when you decide to go there. And R.Roddick's thinking, where's he going to go with it? And Federer goes right at him just to have a little fun. It's nothing personal, just business.
Completely the right way.
He had tears on his cheeks and he was crying. These guys are starting to have a little fun out here now, aren't they?
There you go. That's the old... Look at that. Topspin took it away. Just beyond Federer's comfort zone there on the forehand.
R.Roddick can play a better point than that. Again, look at, he matches Federer's backhand, forces him to change directions into his strength.
Rolled the wrist over that backhand beautifully onto the line and clips the pass.
Yeah, it's so difficult to beat Federer with a conventional attack like that.
So the
these ball persons have been dodging bullets all day.
so good. Flicked it back. Driving it into the corner. Out it goes. He stepped in trying to attack it, but it lands long. Federer's day in the end, as there have been so often between these two, but R.Roddick certainly made something happen there. It was entertaining for the first couple of sets. Delight for him, delight for the crowd to see the world number 2 go through to the last 4.
Win number 18 out of 20 for Roger Federer against Andy Roddick. 1 or 2 concerns for him at the end of that second set. But as Barry said, a bit of a non-event in the third.